this is Brenna Surette, Wealth Advisor with Burney Wealth Management, and today I am joined by Ben Scrivener, another wealth advisor on the team here. Welcome back to another episode of Bite-Sized Retirement, where we take common retirement planning topics and break them down into bite-sized 5-minute pieces. Remember that these videos are not investment or tax advice, but hopefully help remove some mystery and provide a solid foundation to plan off of. And remember, while we might be explaining a topic in 5 minutes, please do not take just 5 minutes to make any of these important financial decisions. So with that, today's video is all around claiming Social Security. And of course, the decision of when to take Social Security is so dependent on each individual's circumstances. You can start as early as age 62, you can wait until full retirement age, or you can even delay until age 70. But I'll pause there before I get too ahead of myself. Ben, to kick things off, could you explain what full retirement age is?
Yeah, absolutely. So a good way to think about full retirement age is that's when you become eligible to receive 100% of your retirement benefit, right? So that's your kind of your middle ground maximization there of that benefit. And that really comes down to when you were born. There's no special calculation that's out there. If you were born prior to 1960, your full retirement age is going to be sometime in your 66th year. And then you were born post 1960, it's going to be 67. So those are kind of the two dates that we want to kind of keep an eye on. But that's really a good way to kind of think about, when full retirement age is.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Full retirement age is when you're going to get those full Social Security benefits. But we mentioned, earlier that you can claim as early as age 62. So could you explain, Ben, what that looks like if someone says, hey, I do want to go ahead and claim my benefits early. I want to claim that at, say, age 62.
Yeah. So it's a very common question we get a lot of time. And again, that really comes down to everyone's different circumstance, right? So if you might not have the assets to cover it or whatever it may be, 62 is always an option. But we want to look at a scenario where maybe someone's full retirement age is age 66, right? So if they claimed at 62, they would actually get a haircut in their benefits. If they claimed at 62, they'd be receiving about a 25% reduction in what that full retirement age benefit would be. And then if they decided, I'm going to wait till 63, they would get a little bit of that back. And then, every year they kind of get closer and back to full retirement age, they get a little bit more of that full retirement age benefit up until the 100% again is received. So on the flip side of that, Brenna, if you were to delay benefits, maybe someone, has more assets or different types of retirement income. What does that look like if you were to delay benefits past full retirement age?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, if you claim early, you're going to see that haircut in benefits. But on the flip side, if you delay, that's when you'll see sort of that bonus on top of your full retirement benefit. So each year that you delay, you earn a delayed retirement credit. And how that math works out is you'll receive a credit of 8% per year multiplied by the number of years that you wait. So let's say your full retirement age is 67 and you delay until age 70, your benefit will be about 24% higher. And then there is a cost of living adjustment on top of that plays a factor. But again, like you mentioned earlier, Ben, this might make sense for those who have assets or income in the capacity to delay benefits, but it may not make sense for someone who, say, is no longer working and really is depending on those benefits to live off of. In that case, it may make sense to even claim early. So really situational, but it can be a great route for some. But so, we kind of talked about claiming early. We talked about what it looks like to delay, anything in between. But a common thread between all of the claiming strategies is taxes, and something that we hear a lot of questions about. So Ben, could you kind of talk through what the taxes will look like on Social Security benefits?
Yeah. So when we're looking at Social Security benefits, it doesn't have its own tax rate like a capital gains or ordinary income. It falls into your income bucket essentially, but there's different levels at which the amount of your Social Security benefits are taxable. So we kind of look at, there's a couple thresholds we want to look at. There's either your benefits are going to be, 0% of your benefits are going to be taxable, 50% of your benefits are going to be taxable, or up to 85%. And 85% is going to be the maximum. So regardless of who you are, no one's going to be taxed on 100% of their Social Security benefits. And in addition to what we're talking about today, we're going to do a separate video that just talks about this topic, the taxability of Social Security. We'll do that separately after this. So, we've kind of thrown out a lot of information, Brenna. We kind of looked at, if you claim early, full retirement age, delay, the taxes, how that all works. But let's kind of get people started. Where can they go to kind of kick off their looking into their Social Security benefits?
Yes, like you mentioned, we're throwing kind of a lot of information. There are a lot of details that go into Social Security. So a great question is, where do I begin? And we recommend going actually to the Social Security website and downloading a personalized benefit estimate. It'll break down what your benefit looks like at full retirement age, as well as if you claimed early or delayed based on your current work history. That's a really great starting point. We also recommend, reviewing your current financial situation and really start to think about what income you'll need as you transition into retirement. And then, of course, we recommend sitting down with a financial advisor and really taking a look at your plan from all angles. As we mentioned earlier, Social Security is super dependent on each individual's unique situation. So it's really important to take the time to talk through what the optimal approach is for each person.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brenna. And thank you all for watching today. And, leave a comment below if you have any specific retirement questions that you may want answered. Brenna or myself or anyone on the Burney Wealth Management team will be happy to get back to you. But thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.